Hey guys, welcome back to class. My name is Kat. I'm going to be teaching you guys a classically inspired Pilates workout today. No props needed, just that mat. Let's get right into it. So I want you guys to just start lying flat down on your back, on your mat. We're going to start with our knees bent and our feet flat. Arms are going to be long by the side. We're just going to take a few breaths here. Make sure your tailbone is down on the mat. Shoulders are open, chest is open. I want you to inhale, feel your ribs expand. On your exhale, we let all the air out of the mouth like we're blowing up a balloon. Good. Again, inhale through the nose. Feel the ribs expand. This time, as you exhale, I want you to feel your core engage and your ribs come together. Keep on going with that breath. We inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, get even deeper into the core. When you exhale, I want you to make sure you're letting all the air out of your lungs. Once you hit the bottom of the exhale, you should really feel that core working. One more time. Exhale, let all that air out. Keep the core engaged. Good. We're going to bring that breath with us through the rest of class. I want you to lift your knees up into tabletop position. So the knees should be over the hips. The ankles should be at the same height as the knees. I want you to press hard into your palms. Stay strong through that arm frame. We're going to start to march out the knees. So keeping your knees at that 90-degree angle, you're going to hinge at the hip, drop your toes down towards the mat, and then inhale, lift the knee back up. Switch to the other side. We drop the toes down towards the mat. We lift the knee back up. Right toes down, right knee up, left toes down. Exhale, scoop that left knee up. So keep on going with that, alternating sides, taking that brief pause at the top. As you bring that knee up, I want you to focus on using your core. So right now, I'm just trying to get us moving from the center. Use that exhale as the knee comes up. Inhale, drop the toes down. Exhale, scoop that knee up. Good. A couple more on each side. What you should be feeling is kind of like a diagonal pull in your abs as you try to keep your pelvis stable, moving those legs. We're going to take things up a notch here. Instead of having that pause at the top, you're going to move your legs like scissors, keeping them bent though. So it's right, left as you tap those toes. Keep your whole back pushing down into that mat. Don't let your low back arch up. Good. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Lift your right knee towards your chest. Extend your left leg long down onto the mat. From here, I want you to take your right hand onto your right ankle on the outside of your leg and lift your chest up. Take your left hand onto the inside of your right leg on that knee. From there, I want you to float your left leg off the ground. We're going to come into single leg stretch. So we're just going to switch the legs. Left knee comes in, switch the legs. Right knee comes in, switch the legs. Left knee comes in, switch the legs. Right knee comes in. As the knee comes in, your outside hand is always the one that's on the ankle. And as we grab that leg, I want you to try to lift your chest up even higher. Use that exhale as the knee comes in. Switch, switch. Nice. Keep your tailbone on the mat. Try not to let your hips tuck too much towards your ribs. Can you get that chest a little bit higher? Nice. We're going to build on top of this now. Every time you bring that knee in, you're going to double pump. Switch. 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 Nice. Keep that going. We're going to do 5 more on each side. Whew. Can you get that chest up even higher? Every single time you grab that knee, keep pulling the belly button down. Awesome job. We got 2 more. Last set. Next time your right knee comes in, keep it there. Control your left leg to back down to the mat. Control your head and shoulders back down onto the mat. We're going to take our arms long by our side and we're going to extend our right toes straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to come into leg circles. So before we start moving around, I want you to push hard into your left heel. That is where we will stabilize from, as well as with the arms and with the abs. Make sure your left hip stays anchored down onto that mat. From here, we're going to drop the right leg down. We're going to open it out, around, and up. Right leg drops down the center, circle out, around, and up. Inhale down, exhale, up. Inhale down, exhale, up. Nice, keep that going. Only make your circle as big as you can without letting your left hip lift. You really have to use your core here to stabilize. I also want you to think about fighting to keep that leg as straight as you can. Don't let that right leg bend. As you lower the leg, it's down for 3, 2, 1. As you circle out and around, it's a 1 count. So we lower 3, 2, 1. We slice it up for 1. Lower 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slice it up for 1. Let's do 2 more in this direction. Nice. Now we're going to switch. So we're going to open the right leg out to the side. We're going to circle it down and around. We're going to exhale, slice up the center. Open the right leg out to the side. Exhale, up the center. Out and around. 3, 2, 1. Up for 1. Out and around. 3, 2, 1. Up for 1. So we're actually kind of drawing a D, not a circle. Make sure your left hip is staying down on the mat. Focus on using your core to control this movement. You got this. Keep that right leg straight. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Awesome job. Bend your right leg, bring it to tabletop. From there, bend your left leg and bring your left foot onto the mat. We're going to come into shoulder bridge from here. So keeping your arms down, we're going to start with an articulated bridge. So you're going to tuck your tailbone under. You're going to roll up 1 piece at a time to the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Tuck and roll all the way back down. We're going to do that 4 more times. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Push your low back into the mat. Use your glutes and your abs to roll up piece by piece into that neutral bridge. Pause once you hit the top. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, use your breath to melt you back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good work. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck and roll up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, tuck and roll down. 2 more. Last one. We're going to lift up and we're going to hold it. From here, I want you to extend your right leg long, bringing your knees to the same height, and then you're going to bend your right leg in. Exhale, right leg long. Inhale, right leg in. So keep doing that. I'm going to give you a few things to think about here. First, we don't want to let that left hip start to drop down. Second, we want to keep both sides of our torso long. So what's you might feel in your body is your right hip coming towards your right rib. I want you to think about pulling your right hip away from your right rib and keeping it there as you bend and extend the leg. Let's do 2 more. Last one, extend and hold. Good. Keeping the right side of your body long, we're going to open our right leg out to the side and then bring it back in. Only open it out to about the distance of your mat. This doesn't need to be a huge movement. Focusing on keeping the hips and the torso completely frozen as you clock your right leg slightly out to the side, about like 6 inches. 3 more. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Last one. Stay in your bridge. Couple more pushes here. We're going to sweep our right toes towards the ceiling. We're going to flex the right foot. We're going to sweep it down. Point the right toe, sweep the leg up, flex the foot, sweep it down. Nice. We're going to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. We got 4, 3, 2. Last one. 1 more push on our bridge. Stay up. Reaching the right toes towards the ceiling. Pulse up and down, pushing through that left heel. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way down. From here, all we're gonna do is extend our left leg long on the mat. We're gonna walk our hands up our right leg, reaching for that ankle. Make sure your elbows stay wide and your shoulders stay down away from your ears. We're lifting that chest up. We're gonna float our left foot away from that mat. We're gonna come into single straight leg stretch. So just like how we did before, we're gonna switch the legs and switch and switch and switch. Good. So keep on going with this. If at any point you would like to modify, you can return to the single leg stretch with your knees bent. Every time you grab that leg, you try to get that chest a little bit higher without hiking your shoulders up towards your ears. Keeping your low back down. Moving through those abs. We're going to build on top of this. Every time we bring that leg in, we double pump. Switch. 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 Pump, pump, switch. Pump, pump, switch. As you pump that leg, make sure you're only moving the leg that is in your hands and not the leg that is floating over the mat. Good job, you guys. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Next time your left leg is up, keep it there. Float your right leg down to the mat. Control your head and shoulders back down to the mat. Extend your arms long by your side. We're going to come to our single leg circles on the left here. So we're going to start by pushing our right heel down into the mat as hard as we can, anchoring the right hip down, using the arm frame for support. We control our left leg straight down the center. We exhale, we slice it up and around. Inhale, control it down for 3. Exhale, slice it up for 1. Inhale, down for 3. Exhale, up for 1. So as you bring it up, really focus on using your core to control that movement. Use that exhale like you are slicing through the air, pushing through that right heel, anchoring down through that right hip and glute, pulling your belly button in. 3 more in this direction. 2 more. Keep that leg straight. Last one. Out, around, and up. Okay. Now we switch directions. You're going to open your left leg to the side. Circle it down and around for 3. Up for 1. Out and around for 3. Up for 1. Good work. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Awesome job. From there, all we're going to do is bend our left knee to tabletop and bend the right leg, placing the right foot flat down on the mat. We're going to come into our shoulder bridge on the opposite side. So from here, we're going to start with that articulated bridge. Keeping your left leg as still as you can. We're going to push through the right heel, squeeze the right glute as we tuck the tailbone under and roll up piece by piece into that neutral bridge. You're going to inhale at the top for nothing. And you're going to exhale, roll down one piece at a time, using your breath to guide you all the way down to your tailbone. You're going to inhale, tilt your hips back to neutral. Exhale as you tuck under, push your low back into the mat. Use your glute to start to roll up. The core is supporting you. Come to the top of that neutral bridge. Take your inhale, and then take your exhale, and roll back down. We got 3 more. Good. Waking up that right glute. Reminder, you want to try to keep your left hip reaching away from your left ribs. We want length on both sides of the torso here. The spine and the hips remain neutral. You got 1 more. You're going to tuck and roll up, and you're going to meet me at the top of your bridge. Okay, so once you're here, make sure your hips are parallel. Without moving your torso and your hips, we're going to extend the left leg long, bringing our knees to about the same height, and then we're going to bend the left leg in. Exhale, left leg long. Inhale, left leg in. Exhale, left leg long. Inhale, left leg in. Maintaining length through that left oblique. Pulling the left hip away from the left rib, keeping the hips and torso completely frozen, pushing through that arm frame for support, squeezing those ribs together. Awesome work, you guys. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, you're gonna hold that left leg long. Okay, hips remain frozen. We open our left leg out to the side, about the distance of the mat, and then you squeeze it back in. Open that left leg out to the side, the distance of the mat, squeeze it back in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Make sure your right hip isn't dropping down. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Stay up in that bridge. We're gonna sweep our left toes towards the ceiling. We're gonna flex the foot, we're gonna sweep it down. Point the toe, sweep it up, flex the foot, sweep it down. Power through the core as you slice your left leg up through the air. Flex down, point up, flex down, point up. 4 more. Keep those hips up. 3 more. Keep length on your left side. Last one, sweep up and hold, pulse up and down. Squeeze that right glute. Keep your left leg straight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, relax, roll down. Hug your knees towards your chest, rock side to side, take a little breath here. We're gonna move on to some side lying inner thigh work. So I want everyone to roll over onto their right side. So rolling onto my right side here. Let's get into some inner thighs. So your bottom arm, your right arm is gonna extend straight underneath you. So I wanna see a straight line from your right fingertips all the way down to your toes. From there, I want you to lie your right arm down, your right ear down onto your right bicep. Your left palm or fingertips can come on the mat in front of you. Before we start moving around, I want you to try to lift your bottom rib cage, your right rib cage, up away from the mat, keeping your core engaged. We don't want to just collapse down. Stay nice and lifted. Stay straight through your torso. From there, you're going to take your left leg, your top leg, you're going to bend it, and you're going to place your left toes in front of you as we work our bottom leg. So point your right toes. I want you to just lift that right leg up and lower that right leg down. Right leg lifts. Inhale, right leg lowers. To lift, inhale, to drop. Notice my right side isn't even touching the mat. It's okay if your right side is touching, but I still want you to just maintain the effort and the energy to try to lift it up and away. As we lift that bottom leg, I want you to focus on lifting all the way up through the thigh into your hip socket and then control it back down. We're not just lifting that foot up. Try to lift all the way up into that hip and feel the way the move just gets even more challenging. Good work, you guys. Let's do 4 more like this. 2 more. Last one, lift up and hold. Get that thigh all the way up off that mat, and we're gonna pulse it up and down. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg up, let's draw circles. We're gonna do 10 in each direction, slow and controlled. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, circle the opposite way for 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way up into the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep your leg lifted, your bottom leg. We're gonna take our top leg, our left leg, and we're gonna extend it out to meet the bottom leg, okay? Bend your left leg in front of you. Exhale, extend it out. Bend your left leg in. Exhale, extend it out. Keep going with that motion. Bring your attention to your ribs, into your hips, into your torso. Try to stay long through your left side body. You might feel your left hip reaching up towards your left rib. Keep length on both sides of your torso. 2 more. Keep that bottom leg lifted. Last one, extend your left leg long and hold it. So both of your legs should be floating in the air away from you. From here, freeze your top leg floating. We're going to sweep the bottom leg forward, flex the right foot, sweep it forward, point the right toe, sweep it back. Flex the right foot, sweep it forward, point the right toe, sweep it back. Flex, sweep forward, point, sweep back. Awesome work. Keep that thigh all the way lifted up off that mat. Keep lifting up through the rib cage. Keep reaching away with the left hip away from the ribs. We are long through both sides of our torso. One more, flex forward, point back, bring your feet back to parallel. From here, we're gonna pulse both legs up and down together. Whew, lots of inner thigh. Squeeze that left oblique here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax both your legs down. Whew, nice job. Okay, from here, we're gonna switch to some oblique work. So you can stay in the same position. We're just gonna adjust that bottom arm. Your right arm is now gonna come in front of your body, perpendicular to your shoulder. And then you're gonna lie your head back down on the mat. Your left hand is gonna come behind your head now. And we're just gonna come into like an oblique crunch. So what I want you to focus on is lifting up through your torso, not pulling your hip towards your rib, okay? So right now, before we move around, I want you to push your left hip down and away from you. Keep it there, okay? Take your left hand, place it behind your head, squeeze your left oblique, and crunch up. Good. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. So as you lift, we're pushing through the right arm, squeezing through that left oblique. Try not to move by moving your head. We want to move by squeezing through that side body. Nice. It takes a few reps to find this movement, but we will be building on top of this. But I just want to stay here for a few reps so you guys can really find that connection to your left oblique. Using that exhale to bring you to the top. I want you to pause at the top until that exhale is fully complete. Find the shake in your core, and then inhale, control down. 3 more. Exhale up. Inhale down. 2 more. Last one. We're going to stay at the top here. Lift and hold it. Good. Okay, now I want you to lift and lower both of your legs at the same time. Keep your shoulders up. Just lift the legs. We're just going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the legs lifted. Hold the chest lifted. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control down. We're going to put it all together now. Head and shoulders lift, legs lift, exhale up. Make like a banana shape. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Awesome work, you guys. Let's do 3 more. Pushing through your right hand to assist. For 2 more. Stay at the top on the next one. Last one. Lift and hold. Good. So both legs remain lifted. Chest remains lifted for the remainder of this oblique work. So listen closely. We're going to take things up a notch. We're going to bend our top leg in as we rotate our chest towards the ceiling. Everything comes back to center, but we do not lower down. So left knee comes in. Left elbow rotates back. Everything comes back to the center. Good. Continue doing that. As you bring your left leg in, as you rotate your left elbow back, try to keep your hips completely stacked. Don't let your hips move around. So we're moving our elbow and knee in opposition here, really focusing on wringing out that spine, finding that deep, deep connection into that left oblique. Every time you twist, see if you can lift that chest a little bit higher, pushing through that right hand. Awesome work, you guys. Let's do 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Twist, bend, and hold. We got 2 rounds of pulses here. Pulse the bottom leg up and down. Keep that chest up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your shape. Pulse your chest. Squeeze the oblique. Rotate that left elbow back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Whew. Lots of oblique and thighs and core stability. We're just gonna roll around and do the other side. I'm gonna flip so I stay facing the camera. Starting off with that inner thigh work on the left leg. So first, just make yourself into a completely straight line. So your left arm's extended underneath your head. Rest your left ear onto your left bicep, reaching your toes into the opposite direction. First, before we start moving around, I want you to lift your bottom rib cage, your left rib cage, up away from the mat, keeping your core engaged. Fingertips can come down to the mat in front of your chest for support. Let's take our top leg, our right leg, bend the knee, place the toes in front of the body. Let's just start with that inner thigh work on the left. So first, we exhale. We lift that left leg up. We inhale. We control that left leg down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, resist back down. Nice. I want you to think about moving that leg like through molasses in the air. We move slow and controlled, like you're resisting against something. Focusing on lifting all the way up through the hip and through the thigh, not just through the foot. Find that connection. These moves are as hard as you make them. It's all about connecting mind to muscle. Send your energy to that inner thigh. Send your energy to your abs. Really send your energy anywhere that you want to connect to, and I promise you'll feel it start to burn. 3 more here. 2 more. Last one, lift and hold. Let's pulse up and down from there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Circles. All the way up through that hip socket. We got 10 in each direction. Here for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg up. We're going to start to incorporate our right leg now. So take your right toes off the mat. Bring your right knee in front of your right hip. We're going to extend the right leg long to meet the left, and then we're going to bend it back in. Right leg goes long to meet the left. Bend it back in, staying long through your torso. Don't let those hips move around. Keep that left rib cage up away from the mat. Core is engaged. That is how we are stabilizing here. 2 more. Last one. Awesome work. Both legs stay floating in the air. The right leg is going to remain frozen. We're going to flex the left foot and sweep it forward. We're going to point the left toes and sweep them back. Flex the left foot, sweep it forward, point, and sweep back. Flex, sweep forward, point, sweep back. Flex forward, point back. Try not to let your torso rock around. Keep that right leg floating in the air. We got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one, bring your legs parallel. Don't set them down yet. Squeezing the legs together. We're going to pulse them up and down. Lots of oblique and inner thigh. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and control your legs back down. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna come into that side crunch oblique work from here. So you're gonna maintain that straight line with the legs and with the torso. All we're gonna do is move our left arm, our bottom arm, It's going to come perpendicular in front of us to like a 90-degree angle in front of that shoulder. From here, you're going to lie your head down on the mat over your shoulder here for a second. Okay, so first, before we start moving around, I don't want you lying down on your mat like this. Take your right hand, place it on your right hip, push your right hip down and away from your rib cage. You feel the way that lifts your bottom, your left rib cage up away from the mat. Keep it there. Engage your abs. Don't let your right hip start to hike up as we move. Right hand comes behind the head. From here, we're going to crunch up. Inhale, control down. Exhale, squeeze the right oblique, crunch up. Whew. Inhale, down. So from here, you really want to focus on kind of pushing through your left hand for support. It takes a few reps to find this movement. So we're just going to stay here for a bit. Try not to move your head as you crunch up. The movement comes through your oblique. So good. Try to finish your exhale at the top. Find the bottom of your lungs. Squeeze everything you can out of your core, and then control yourself back down. We're going to do 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, all the way up, and hold it. Keeping the chest up, engaging through your left hand for support. We're going to pulse the legs up and down. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Hold your chest up. Big hold here. Squeezing through that right oblique. Try to keep your hips stacked for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control down. We put it all together. Lift the chest and the legs at the same time. Crunch up. Inhale down. Ooh, big squeeze to that right oblique as we lift the chest and the legs at the same time. Control back down. Nice. Let's do 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, we're going to stay at the top and we're going to hold it. Chest up, legs up. They stay up for the rest of this little oblique sequence. We're going to come into that rotation. So you're going to bend your right leg as you twist your chest open towards the ceiling and then come back to center, but don't set anything down. Right knee comes in, chest twist. See if you can lift that chest a little bit higher as you twist. Inhale back down. Nice. We got to get more. So as you pull the right knee in, you pull the right elbow back. Don't let your hips open up. Keep them stacked. More than halfway through. 4 more. 3 more. Can you get that chest higher for the last 2? Last one, twist and hold. Last push here. We're going to pulse the bottom leg up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up. Hold your shape. Keep twisting open. Pulse the chest up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Down. Awesome job, you guys. Just flip around onto your back. We're going to tie this all together by doing a few roll-ups to finish off class. So lying flat on your back, flex your feet, push your heels hard into your mat. You're going to extend your arms back behind your head. From here, hands come over the chest. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, push through your heels, roll up, and reach your hands forward. As you reach forward, you should still feel work here at the top, reaching your rib cage back, reaching your fingertips forward, keeping your hands around shoulder height. From there, we roll our C-curve spine all the way down, one piece at a time. Last thing to drop down is the head. You inhale, reach the arms back. You exhale, bring the hands over the chest. Tuck the chin towards the chest, push through your heels, use your core to roll all the way up, reaching your hands over your toes, keeping them at shoulder height as you pull your ribs back. So you should feel work here at the top, right? Squeezing your abs away from your toes, reaching your fingertips towards your toes. We roll back down. Inhale, hands over the chest. Exhale, chin to chest. Come into your roll up, pushing through your heels. Find that work at the top, pulling your abs back, making that C shape with your spine, like you're pulling your ribs towards the back of the room. One more time, we roll down. Reach the hands back. Inhale, hands over the chest. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll up one piece at a time. This time, I'm going to let you kind of fold over. Grab your feet. Try to reach your forehead down towards your knees. You could bend your knees a little bit if you need to. I just want you to find that hamstring stretch. Relax into it. Here, as we cool down, I want you to switch your breath to in through the nose, out through the nose. So no longer exhaling out the mouth. A couple more breaths here. Last one. Whew. Awesome work, you guys. Lots of core work, lots of thighs. You crushed that. Thank you for showing up today, giving me your time and energy. I'm so proud of you. My name's Kat. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I will be here once a week, so please tune in again. Thank you.